now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Susan, and thank you for tuning in to the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. Rich Walsh. I'll be joined by Ron Cook in just a couple moments here, and we're going to be talking about the Pirates and a trade that they could have made that they didn't make, and the Cubs made, so it makes the Cubs better. Are the Pirates going to be buyers and sellers in 2 weeks at the trade deadline, which is Monday, July 31st? They're 5 games under 500, 7 games out of first place, and they're chasing 3 teams right now. But they do have a good opportunity starting tomorrow to get back in this. They have a 7-game homestand, 3 against St. Louis, 4 against Milwaukee. And it's a chance. This is a critical homestand, Ron. But before we get into talking a little bit about this homestand and what the Pirates need to do, they need to do a lot. One thing that they didn't do, and then you wrote about for tomorrow's paper, your column, that they didn't get Jose Quintana, and the Cubs went out and got him. This is a lefty, prize commodity in the majors.
But you know the big thing about him, Rich, he signed for 3 more years at a reasonable price. I think he's like $7.5 million this year, $8.5 next year, then $10.5, $10.5. They paid Francisco Liriano $13 million a year. It's not an exorbitant contract for a good starting pitcher. I wish they had made the move today instead of the Cubs. Not even so much for this year, because I don't like this year's team without Gang, without Marte. Now they're going to get Marte back. I don't like it so much for this year, but if they're planning on keeping Cole and McCutchen going into next year, how good would a rotation with Nova, Taillon, Cole, and Quintana sound at the top? Pretty good to me.
And then you get a lefty back in there, and you think about the Cubs gave up their 2 biggest...
Best hitter, best pitcher.
Best hitter, best number 5 prospect in the majors, and they also threw in 2 single-A guys. Now, that would be giving up, what, Meadows and
Mitch Keller now is their highest-rated guy. He's like their 15th best prospect. According to Baseball America, the 15th best. I think Meadows is still 22. Now, what the Cubs gave up was this kid Jimenez, who's 5, and then a pitcher that's 83, according to the ratings. Yeah. But you know what? They're trying to win now. And I get it that the Pirates don't have the built-in luxuries that the Cubs do. If the Cubs are wrong, they can go out and buy somebody else. I understand the Pirates need prospects to come through the system. But again, this isn't a rental player. I wouldn't have advocate for Quintana if he was done at the end of the year. He's got 3 more years at a decent price.
Here's what I think would have been a reasonable deal. Tyler Glasnow and maybe Chris Bostic and maybe 2 minor leaguers. I mean,
I don't know that the White Sox would have done that.
Yeah, but I don't even think the Pirates would have done it. They're so high on Glasnow, but I'd rather have Quintana than Glasnow.
Well, he's proven yes. Glasnow's failed twice, so I don't know. You know what? But this isn't a big move that would have broke their future because you have Quintana for 3 more years and the price isn't exorbitant.
Do they trade McCutchen, do you think, at the trade deadline? You can't get his value can't get any higher, right?
I wouldn't at this point, but I still think they probably will. I don't think they're going to trade Garrett Cole. Let's see. I think these next 2 weeks are big for them.
Do you think
if they play well and can get closer to 500 and closer to first place, then maybe you keep them for sure.
If they take 5 out of 7, they're right back. They're kind of in it. Do you think that they're weighing what this will do if they trade McCutchen, impact the attendance and the rest of the season?
Attendance is way down anyway.
I know, but do you think they even care that it'll be perceived that this team is giving up if they trade away McCutchen?
Again, Rich, it depends what you get back. If you get, like, last year they traded Melanson at the trade deadline. A lot of people hated it. It worked out pretty well.
Pretty good deal,
yeah. Felipe Rivero. They also traded Neil Walker before last season and got John Neese. That didn't work out so well.
But everyone thought that was a decent trade.
A lot of people were down on Neese. I mean, I had no problem with them trading Neil, and I love Neil as a kid and as a player, but he wasn't going to stay here long term. But you got to do better than John Neese. You trade McCutchen, you better get something good back for him.
Yeah, and I think this is a star town. People show up to see stars, and right now McCutchen is the guy.
Attendance is down like 4,500 this year. It was down last year.
Do you blame the people?
No, I don't. I'm not blaming them at all. But I don't buy that fact that McCutchen puts butts in the seats. I don't believe it.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
So they have 44 games left in the Central out of the 73. Do you think that they need to win 30 of those? And that's really being optimistic, winning 30 of the 44 against the Central opponents.
So you're saying 30?
They have 44 of the
30
73.
And 14?
Yeah, 30 and 14.
You know, they're a five, below.
That would you'd have to win every series.
I don't see that happening with this team. But I think Quintana would have helped them. But again, not so much for this year, but it's next year. If you're planning on keeping Cole and McCutchen, why not add, and then you have that rotation for next season?
I'm totally with you. So the other
and
news
you're going to
today,
have Marte back now. I guess Neil Huntington said today, don't count on Gang. Well, that's not exactly a surprise. He's running out of time. Even if he had a visa tomorrow, by the time he gets here, he's got to play in the minor leagues. Would be September before he got up. I don't see it happening.
And that's kind of the impression we got when we were in spring training, that it might not be until June. So you would think
maybe never.
Yeah, and now you're right. He said they're proceeding. He told Stephen Nesbitt that they're proceeding. The front office says they might not ever have Gang back. So
I think that's a prudent way to proceed.
Yeah, I agree.
You get him back, it's a bonus.
If you do get him back for next year, you have Gang, you have Marte, then you could bring McCutchen back. You got a pretty decent team, and like you said, if you gave up your a few prospects to get Quintana to try to win next year, you're in pretty good shape.
Right.
So we'll see. I think they're going to be sellers at the trade deadline. I just hope they're not in the middle and don't do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and try to fool everyone. All right, we got to take a break. We're not going to try to fool you guys tonight. Give us a call, 412-575-2600 is the number, or you can always send me a tweet at Richie Walsh. Back in a couple minutes.
The Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by the Allegheny Health Network and by #1 Cochrane. Go one better.